school. We kicking it extra old school, y'all. We kicking it old school. Umbrella Corp. Umbrella Corp about to be hard. I'm gonna access this anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and access this. I can't read Chinese. I'm guessing this is like the victim stuff. Like how old you are. I can't read Chinese at all. Um, you know what? We're not gonna do all that. Let's just return to the main menu. I was about to put in my email, but I don't want to do all that. Add-on obtained. 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 Yes, sir. All right, let's get it. Let's go to the experiments. Oh, we're starting with the Glock. Let's do it. The experiment. Umbrella Lab. I want to just see. I want to see what it's like. Honestly, I've never tried this game. Obviously, as you guys can see, I mean, it looks sick. So, I mean, I look sick too, but not like this. Not like this at all. I look terribly sick. All right, let's see what we can do. Ugh. Hey, the gameplay on this go hard. Ooh. Ooh, snap, boy.
This one's mine.
This is clean.
Sample obtained.
Look how I'm doing this. Reloading.
This one's mine.
I got a zombie on the ground. I got hit.
This one's mine.
You survived? Oh, that's a bet. Look how I did that. I finished in 1 minute and 9 seconds, y'all. I don't know whoever finishes that fast, but I finished extra fast. You know, I'm cold with it. I'm too cold. Way too cold. Alright, so let's play online. Let's do 4 survivors. Four survivors. Let's do weapon set. Let's do a preset. Let's add a. No. Let's do a gun. Okay, so I don't know what gun I'm gonna use. They got so many selections of pistols too. I might use this. This is what I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna throw on. I might do the pink camo, honestly. I might throw that pink on there. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that pink on there. That's crazy. Who would do that? I'm not doing that. That's for sure. Let me customize my outfit though. Let me at least change the color. If we do anything, we're gonna do no. We're gonna do something clean. We're gonna do something super duper clean. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. And we're gonna throw a patch on here for sure. One mag, one kill. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. 100 shots, one kill. I like that too. If I do all the shot, one kill things, that'd be sick. Okay, we gotta have at least one cool patch on here, like one original. So let's do the original Umbrella Corps patch, and then let's do let's do pirates. Let's do the pirate patch. All right, what's this next thing? Okay, that's the ranks of the game. All right, let's do ranked match. 4 survivors. Let's see what we get. I don't think anybody's gonna join, personally. I don't even think anybody ever even plays this game anymore. So I don't know. U-Trials, career. There's a level 999. Hold on. Let me go back, because I don't think anybody's gonna join. Let's do public match. Let's try public match instead of ranked. If I did ranked, it'd probably be better, but I don't think anybody's on ranked. If anybody's on public, that'll be clean. We're gonna use this gun, and then we're gonna do the pink camo. I don't know what kind of suppressor I should put on here. I think I might put that on there. I just chose a random one. Hopefully somebody joins. I need people to get this game ASAP. Set my weapon loadout. My hair looks crazy today, y'all. I'm so sorry. My hair is no good, no good. Y'all want to see my Arbiter tattoo? Look at this. Y'all see that? Can anybody see my Arbiter tattoo? But yeah, Trigger 115. I gotta turn up my brightness. There we go. Sound. Master volume. We'll turn the music down just a little bit, not a lot of bit. I don't want any music. Sound effects can be up. Voice can be up. Action voice can be up. Interface can be up. Environmental sounds can be up. Headphones. Okay, no, that's better. Oh yeah, that's way better. 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 Way better. Customize. Actually, while I wait for people to like think about getting this game, I'm about to play the other part of this game because this game is really good and I want to play it. Online team match. Team match seems kind of hard, so I wanted to check it out, see how I could do on it. Okay, so now we're on team match. Let's do weapon set. Here we go. 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 Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna stick with this, and I'm gonna leave the iron sights. I'm actually gonna make this blue. Use this gun and do it blue too. Use suppressor anyways, so I can sneak around corners. Customize. Let's change outfit. Leave the outfit the same. Let's change. Let's do this color. Let's do a take point here. No, I'm gonna do take point. I did that. I think I saw that. Okay, leave the patches the same. Decals. Oh, my decals can be changed. Okay, let me see. Let's do RPD. Where is the decal though? Mask. Oh, that's clean, boy. Oh, mamas. Oh, mamas. Oh, mamas. That's clean. I'm about to stick it right on the face of that. All right, so I'm gonna leave RPD on that. All right, yeah, let's put it right on the mask. Yeah, let's put it right on the mask. All right, let's go here. Okay, I did that. Okay. Let's do a public match. What's the difference? It says defeat all players on the enemy team to win. If you die, you cannot respawn until the end of the round. No XP or battle records will be required. Okay, rule change at random between rounds. You can respawn endlessly until time runs out. No XP or battle records will be acquired. Wow, I don't know anything about this game, so I'm gonna say that 3v3 is like probably the cheapest. They should have did a bunch of players. That's why I'm saying that. They should have did it like Call of Duty. Honestly, that would have been clean. I mean, they made it like Call of Duty, but not fully like Call of Duty. I think they were making this like Call of Duty kind of might not have been out. It might have been out actually. I'm gonna do one life match. All right, let's get it. Listen, I'm sorry for yawning, y'all. Why did my class not make? Oh, okay, I see. You know, I'm using this, actually, as a matter of fact. I am going to use this. I'm actually going to copy a stack gun. I'm going to leave it black. Missy, stop power, actually damage. The damage is only 14. That's crazy. Samurai Edge. Out of all these guns, I'm gonna use. No, not this one. I'm gonna use this one. I'm actually gonna leave it black. If they have all black, they should. Here we go, all black. It's like a chrome too. Dang, that chrome is hard. Not putting that on there. I'll put a better suppressor on there actually. I'm gonna use a grenade, might as well. Nah, they got frags on here. A noise grenade, perfect. I need that. I'm gonna use this. Alright, so now let me go to my second class, and I'm gonna create a shotgun class. The GS-12. I'm gonna use this sight. I'm gonna do this color. I'm gonna put this on there. Obviously, I'm gonna use the Umbrella Corporation sight for sure, boy. Throw that on there. Throw that on there. Not fire grenade. Sensor grenade. This right here. Let's change this to. Let me try. I don't know what gun I'm gonna use for this one because I already have. I have that. Let's try. I'm gonna use this one actually. This is actually not too bad of a gun. I saw some gameplay of a bunch of guns being played, and I feel like this one's gonna be not too bad of a gun. Let's do this blue, and then let's put this suppressor on there, and then let's do this sight, and then put a corporation sight on there. Let's go here. Let's do this blue too, so I can double match it. Jammer Buster. Okay, so they have different options on this one. I'm thinking this one. I'm gonna use these sights. We'll do this green. We're gonna do this sight right here. I'll throw that on there. Throw the samurai edge in there. Do this color. No, I don't want that. I want this one. Makes it look better. Better and probably cooler. It's probably gonna be a good suppressor, period. It's not like Call of Duty. Noise grenade. I want this one. I want the Mark 1. Okay. Alright, those are all the classes I need to create for right now. No, this game rocks. This game, I bet you this is that game. This is that type of game where like basically you have to have like every like full class to be like the best, to be like better than anybody else. I feel like that's kind of how this game rolls. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this game rocks like that. Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like this game rocks like that. I'm for sure throwing the Umbrella Corporation thing on there every time. And that's a Call of Duty weapon. A glue grenade. That's clean. They got a glue grenade. That's so clean. Alright, we're gonna use this one again, but I'm gonna change this one up. I'm gonna turn it to this color, and then I'm gonna put a different scope on here. And then I'm gonna actually put a longer suppressor on here. Then we're gonna put this up to work. And we're gonna turn it all blue. And then I'm gonna throw something random. I'm gonna throw something random on there with a different suppressor on there too. And then I'm gonna use a fire grenade, and then I'm gonna leave that. Yeah, that's clean. Oh man, you always need some bullcrap though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like I knew how I was playing the game right now. You be like, dog, you always need some boo boo. You always need a boo boo gun. Like no matter what the situation is, you always need just a straight boo boo gun. You're always gonna need a boo boo gun. Period. ... Just a straight boo boo gun. You're always gonna need a boo boo gun. Period. Just period. Always gonna need a boo boo gun. I got RPD on the front of my mask. Dang, why can't I want to play with people, so I'm gonna just save my classes like that. I'm gonna make my classes and just save them how they are, you know? Hold on, y'all. Alright, I'm back. I don't have any friends. Let's do an online rank match. If there's somebody on rank, that'd be clean. Nah, nobody's on rank neither. They need to up this game rate. Like the rate of the game or how much stuff you can do on here, that'd be clean. If they can do more stuff on here, that'd be clean. I'm gonna exit out of the lobby anyways. I just wanted to see what the game looked like, you know what I mean? Like the game is hard though. The game go hard. What's Renet? Oh, random Renet is. I saw that. What is this? The experiment. Let's do the second experiment anyway. I'm probably gonna get a better gun, so I mean we can try. An area ravaged by the T-virus, truly hell on earth. To that end, I've given you the way. Oh, dang it! I couldn't read that fast. I knew it was gonna be skippy.
This one's mine. There it is. This one's mine. Sample obtained. This one's mine.
That'd be crazy if the game did that.
Sample obtained.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There it is.
Oh me. Oh me at the very end. Ah! Ah! Shoot first, shoot last, shoot legged, talk first, shoot second. Zombies. That's how I be feeling though. Oh no, no, no. I'll be like, talk first, shoot second, dog, and zombie. Ain't that a bad idea though? Like talk first, shoot second, dog. Like if you up against a zombie, like zombie, get on the ground, don't move. Oh man, that's terrible. And zombies, dog. If you do that in real life, and there is a zombie, which I don't think there ever will be. I shouldn't be saying this, but if there ever was one, I know for a fact that like I'd be scared of shit too, cause it'd be my fault. You know what I mean? Just for like it happening, cause I said that, which is okay, cause it's not gonna happen. Nobody's out there smart enough to do that. And first of all, our brain doesn't even work like that. It does not work like that with any plant ever at all. I know that just cause I know science, and I've like people have like dealt with me like trying to like get me to like stop talking to myself, and realizing every day that I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I'm still talking to myself, only because I'm lonely. I have nobody to sit around me while I talk to myself. Because if I talk to myself around somebody when I'm like lonely as shit for a long time, eventually I'll be like, oh, what up, bro? Like, how's your day? He's like, bro, you were talking to yourself for so long. I'm like, hell yeah, I was. I know I was. I could tell I was. Like forever, like forever. Like I'm old as shit. I'm like all crinkly old, and they're like, dude, you talk to yourself for like 30 hours. For like 30 hours, dog. Like you looked high, you looked drunk, everything. I'm like, yeah, dog. That's just how bad. That's just how bad I talked to myself for that long. You know what I mean? Like I would be like, dang, like that's how long I talked to myself. Yo, I talked to myself for like an hour, yo, and then I finally started talking to y'all. They're like, yeah, you talked to yourself for an hour, and then you finally started talking to us. That's how it be though. You know what I mean? Like for me, that's how it be, cause I used to do bad drugs, like horrible drugs, all the time. I used to take Xanax. I used to pop Xanax like candy. I used to smoke weed. I started drinking when I started drinking alcohol when I was like 9 years old, 9, 10 years old, maybe 8, 9, 10 years old. I started drinking at a very young age. So like if you don't think that I didn't do bad drugs, I did all the time.
There it is.
Hold on, y'all.
Sample obtained.
Try to put it down. Ah, they about to be running, boy. I already know they about to be running. This about to be crazy. I knew it. Knew
Sample
it.
obtained.
Getting my last kills in, boy. Oh me. Hey, yo, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy as heck? Them zombies is like, no sir, don't do me that bad. Well, obviously I'm gonna do them that damn down bad because I just feel like they should get done that damn down bad. You know what I mean? Like those zombies deserve to get shot up like that. The zombies deserve to get shot up like that, boy. I was like, yes, sir. That is how I felt. I felt that way. I completely felt that way. I felt like, you know what? It's a good day. Let me shoot a bunch of zombies like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's okay. Okay. Alright, so the next mission. I wonder what kind of gun I'm going to use. I'm still using a pistol. DNA Hunter. I wonder what all this other stuff is. I wonder how far this goes. I can't do that. It's physically impossible. Like my brain don't even function well enough. My rap don't even function well enough on a beat, and I'm high. I'll be smoking cigarettes, all sorts of stuff. I'll be like, how do I even sound good? You know what I mean? Like, what is the point of even being a rapper? I mean, that's just my opinion, though. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on, give me a sec. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I need a cigarette, though. All right, we back. It's been so long since I've like had a live stream that like made me feel good. You know what I mean? It's been a very long time since I've had a live stream that made me feel good. Most of my live streams are like all sad and like demented and stuff like that. Like this is the first live stream that I feel like I feel good in. That's how I feel. I had a lot of issues when I was a kid. Not like issues as in like bad issues. More like well bad issues, but like issues of like trying to have relationships, trying to be like a good person, trying to be nice, trying to be helpful, trying to be all that like sometimes I get messed with about like being a kid that sold drugs. You know what I mean? Like my dad sold drugs. I'm not gonna lie to you, my dad sold drugs. But like me growing up as a kid, like I was around that all the time. So like my habit was to like, okay, I need money now. Like that was like the only thing about me. And like I couldn't get away from it only because I was an alcoholic. I was an alcoholic as a kid, so I would drink to get away from pain. And people never knew that, and they always thought I was just like this kid that like didn't care about nobody and stuff like that. But like I just felt like other kids were in pain, and that's the only reason why I sold drugs. I mean, that's the only reason why I sold drugs. I seen kids that got bullied in school all the time. And I was like, you know what? Like I'll sell drugs because I see kids that get bullied. So kids bought pills from me all the time. Bought weed pills, like real weed and pills. So like I became a drug dealer in like at like 13. Honestly 13. Became a drug dealer at 13. It was hard. It was hard in life. It was really hard. People say I don't even know why he did that. There's a reason. That's the reason why I did it. You got to be considerate of who you treat like well in life too. Like I always treated people with respect no matter who it was. And I know it's not respectful to sell drugs, but I sold drugs with like reasons of not understanding why I sold drugs. But like I didn't know that at the time I was a kid. And I said to myself, I said I don't want to sell drugs, but if I do sell drugs, it's not for a good reason or a bad reason. That's what I really said. And I found out that it was for a bad reason. As I got older, I started to realize like all the things that I've done is like made like pressure on me, like made me kill my dog or like stuff like that. They said that never really happens too. They say what I went through never really happens. They say that never really happens to anybody. But they said you're just a boy, you're just a man, you're gonna grow up and that's gonna happen in life. I said nah, it shouldn't happen like that. I always said that too. Like it never happens like that. And like the thing was though is like they said that's just gonna happen. I said it's not gonna happen like that. Only because women wanted to take care of me as a kid, and they said, no, you can't take care of this kid. This kid can't be taken care of. This kid will never change. He's always going to grow up to be like that. Now look at me, hurting inside, deeply. Like, smoking a cigarette, feeling all the pain. I really don't even smoke with this hand. I smoke with this hand. Hey, when you see somebody smoke with this hand, that means they really love what goes on around them. Like they still care. That'll never be a lie. Deep down inside, that'll never be a lie. It'll always be like a thing that you should understand. Especially being a man. If you smoke with this hand as a man, you're a real good person. Period. No matter what you go through in life. Period. Every woman says you're a real good man if you smoke with this hand. Every woman. And you might get a relationship, you might not. But at the end of the day, if you don't end up in a relationship just because you learning how to be respectful, that's okay too. That's okay too. If you have a relationship, you smoke with this hand, that's okay. It don't mean you gay. It just mean you love the world. Cause you know, like deep down inside, like losing everything that you ever focused on was like so hard that like you love somebody out there that like fucked up so hard that like he probably fucked up on accident. Cause I know why he fucked up. I know exactly why the person fucked up. Actually, I know why he fucked up. He fucked up because he had an aneurysm in his brain that nobody could see at the time, and nobody knew that. And everybody always say I leave him lonely because nobody knew he was sick. Dude was so sick that he ended up going through pain every day of his life, and he'd always go in a private room by himself and scream because he wouldn't tell nobody that, and he never told nobody that. He said I go in the private rooms and yell at myself every day because I was so crazy that I never told nobody that I yelled at myself when I was a kid. And his mom always kept that a secret because his mom didn't know how to handle his strength. Because he's like the first kid to ever have superhero powers. Like, like, there's an element in my hand that I'm not even allowed to use. That's how strong he was as a kid. That's why I smoke with this hand. That's why I use my right hand. Like you see a lot of officers using their left side here in the USA, but like I use my right hand all the time because I know the difference between love and hate. I got my mama tattooed on my right hand too. Well, right hand, right arm. Like reality, like if you smoking with this hand, you saying like okay, like is that like a real like reason that people smoke with their hand like that and they lose relationships? It's because like she might not like you for some reason because like you might have did something to somebody, or you might did something to her, or you might did something on accident that she didn't like. That's a real thing too. That's a real thing. That's a real thing. Like if you do that, if you it doesn't matter what hand you smoke with, cause she gonna end up leaving you. Period. But like if you smoking with this hand, it mean like I fucked up so hard in life that like you might like me, you might not like me. You know what I'm saying? Like 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 I ain't even. And the thing is though, like I ain't even an asshole. Like I just did stuff on accident as a kid because I didn't know the difference between what really mattered, what didn't matter. Even though my father always taught me not to do that shit. Even though my father always told me not to sell drugs, I still did it anyways on accident because people didn't like my dad. But does that mean they gotta treat me bad too? Just because they don't like my dad? That mean they gotta treat me bad too? No, it don't mean they gotta treat me bad too. They can treat me. They can treat me with respect. And I still smoke their cigarettes. Actually, I'm smoking their cigarettes right now. 24 red, 7 shorts. I don't even like vaping. Vaping make me sick. Alright, let's get back into it though. The subject's potential.
This one's mine.
Damn, I ran out of ammo. Oh, let me lift this. There we go. Dang, one hit kill? Dang. Holy smokes. Okay, let me retry this. That was crazy. That was crazy. I got 17 bullets in my gun.
This one's mine. There it is. Sample obtained. This one's mine.
Alright, I got 4 bullets left.
Sample obtained. Sample obtained.
Alright, let me see if I can find some ammo, y'all. If I can't find no ammo, oh shit. Damn it. They would have tearing me up like a snack, boy. Oh, me. Damn. They would have tearing me up like a snack.
This one's mine. Sample obtained. This one's mine.
Drilling out the mouth. Trying to play.
There it is. Sample obtained.
Cool. Sweet. Beat that level. Even though it's hard. It's extra hard. That's hard. Umbrella was tamed. Oh, what is that? What is this? What is this? I don't know what that is. What is that? What does that mean? What does that mean? Rest for the weary? Hell. I mean, let's try it, I guess. Let's try it. I don't know what the rest of the weary is. It says, even if separated from large groups, when your jammer is broken, watch out for the speedy Cerberus? Cerberus? I guess that says Cerberus. Cerberus sounds right. Rest for the weary. Alright, let's see what we can do. I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to run out of ammo fast. I gotta collect DNA, so let's try.
There it is. This one's mine. There it is. Sample obtained. This one's mine. There it is. Sample obtained. This one's mine. There it is.
I'm guessing I have to beat my time.
Sample obtained. Sample obtained.
Hey, you know what this shit remind me of? Remind me of Doom game. It reminds me of the Doom the movie.
Sample obtained.
This is crazy how this game is set up. This game is set up so crazy.
There it is. This one's mine. This one's mine.
Reloading. Alright, I got that. Let's swap it out for this. getting harder.
This one's mine. There it is.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Sample obtained.
Survived that round. Oh, snap. Alright.
This one's mine.
I think it just goes up and up and up. This is like a hard one.
Sample obtained. Sample obtained. Sample obtained. There it is. There it is. Sample obtained. Sample obtained. This one's mine.
Alright, we're moving over. We're moving over.
There it is. Sample obtained.
I think if you die, you gotta restart.
Sample obtained.
There we go. Bet round 3 survived. Completed. Sweet. I completed in 6 minutes and 22 seconds, or 22 seconds and 58 milliseconds. So that was good. I got an A. If I would have knew that at the beginning of the game, I probably would have got an S. 5 seconds is hard though. I ain't gonna lie. 5 seconds is hard. 5 seconds is real hard. This is still got an A. Probably my best time right there. If I would have got an S, it would have been a star. What's ReNet? You have successfully registered with ResidentEvil.net. Let me try playing 4 Survivors now. See if anybody's online. Yeah, nobody's online. Using that Matilda, boy. Alright, y'all, hold on, give me a sec. What's another game I might want? Let me get Battlefield 6. Download all. Bless me, bless me, bless me. I'm thinking of doing maybe I can place the order. No, I can't. I bought too much stuff. I'm definitely playing the story mode of this though. Playing the story mode of Battlefield 6. It looked clean, actually. It looked clean. Let me go back to Umbrella. I guess I might as well play the story mode on this.